which will be played tomorrow in the Bay Area. The NBA's elite here at Oracle Arena, where Golden State is 22-0, 40 straight wins dating back to last season. Westbrook lobs it up to Adams for a throwdown. OKC comes in with a 5-game winning streak. They've won 12 of their last 13, and in this streak, they're averaging 120 points per game. Thompson catch and shoot. Meanwhile, the latest winning streak for Golden State is 8 in a row, and they're averaging 123 during their streak. Westbrook. Curry guarding him. Difficult matchup for Curry, for anybody for that matter. Dion Waiters in the starting lineup. Shot clock winding down. Westbrook has to fire away and hits a three, which is the one area that he doesn't do so well. He's only 29% from downtown.
But I like the strategy. Westbrook going at Curry off the ball on 2 straight possessions.
Kevin Durant leans in. Durant and the Thunder have just been magnificent since their slow start to the year. They were 7-6 at one point. Since then, they're 31-7. Again, right there behind Golden State and San Antonio. Curry's first shot of the night is off, and the Warriors have missed their first 3, all from downtown. Nice move inside from Durant, and it's a quick 7-0 lead to at least dampen all the cheers, or 9-0, excuse me, at least dampen the cheers. Now they're getting fired up again. Barnes, well contested by Ibaka, but Barnes makes the bucket.
And interestingly enough, Steve Kerr, who often calls timeouts to send a message, allowed his team to play through an early 9-0 lead by OKC. I believe sending a message to his group.
Adams falls down. Bogut trying to wrestle it away. Adams just couldn't get his balance, and a turnover. Well, turnovers, Jeff, you have to say, vital in this game as much as any, because both these teams turn turnovers into easy buckets.
And right now, at times, Golden State, if there was one weakness, a beautiful split cut by Harrison Barnes for the layup, but it would be they can get careless with the ball, particularly when they're playing with these big leads.
Well, Barnes with the first 2 buckets for the Warriors. Barnes, a very good defender. A tough matchup against Durant. Durant lost his dribble on the spin.
I love the fact that early on you see the chess match between both coaches. The point guards are starting against each other. Great dive by Bogut and delivery by Curry. You have Durant defending Draymond Green instead of Ibaka, so it allows him to defend the pick and roll differently.
Westbrook finds Ibaka, and Ibaka's become a good 3-point shooter, rattles that one in.
And if I'm OKC, I'm going to keep it simple. I ran 2 pick and rolls for Durant. He had an uncontested layup, and he had a mid-range wide open shot with Bogut defending him, coming off the screen. I'm gonna keep milking that, and Steph Curry and going at him in the post time and time again. I'm not going to mess around with a lot of other stuff until they prove they can stop what I'm doing.
I totally agree. You have something that's working against a great team, you got to milk it.
Adams rejects it out of bounds. 13 to shoot. So Curry will inbound. OKC, meanwhile, on the road. They're 14-8 on the road. He's inside, and Barnes gets away. Nice set play. And Harrison Barnes with 6 of their first 8 points.
Well, Mike, is a nice set play, but it's a set play that they run all the time. It's inexcusable of your OKC to allow an easy, uncontested dunk off of a baseline out of bounds.
Durant stripped and fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line.
I mean, they didn't just put this set play in. This has been a back screen, and Harrison Barnes, this is not the first time he's had these opportunities throughout the course of the season. You got to be aware. You got to force the pass away from the rim, and you got to do a better job communicating and keeping a body on it.
And Westbrook was in the wrong position. He's got to be one more step over protecting the basket. He was in no man's land. He's got to help buy some time so that the guys guarding the cutters can negotiate the screens.
Durant now at 6 points. Durant has had some big games here. He has the highest scoring average for any visiting player at Oracle Arena. Averages just under 30 a game. He's got 6 already. Curry, nice fake two-pointer for Steph Curry is too strong, and Adams the rebound. Thunder 5 for 5 from the field thus far. Westbrook gets inside, falling away, and gets the roll. Goes to the basket with such force. Excellent start for the Thunder. Thompson, fake, and banks it in. Klay Thompson, another one. You could say it about half the guys on the floor right now, but Klay Thompson has been on an unbelievable roll. In the last week, Westbrook gets inside, left-handed layup won't go. Adams trying to keep it alive. Thompson comes away.
Golden State's already switched the matchup. Curry off of as Harrison Barnes knocks in the three, but Curry's guarding Waiters now, getting him off of Westbrook.
Barnes 9 points on 4 of 5 from the field to start.
And to me, you got to go some to Waiters too.
Durant the leaner. Durant tipped it, but right to Bogut. Curry from way downtown. That one was online, just again a little strong. Curry coming off that 51-point game in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday night as Durant makes a beautiful move.
Well, that's a 6'11", 7-footer playing out a pick and roll, handling the basketball and finish at the rim. Incredible skill by Kevin Durant.
Already 8 for Durant. Barnes already with 9. Draymond Green. Westbrook guarding in. Green leans in. A rebound Durant. Quick outlet. Both these teams obviously like to push. Westbrook draws the foul. And he'll shoot his first free throws of the night.
Coach talked about putting him in pick and roll with Durant handling the basketball. Now he's going downhill, attacking Bogut. Does a great job of crossing over, using the rim as a shield, and finishing with his opposite hand. That's a tall task for anybody, let alone a defending Bogut backpedal.
That last foul on Bogut. Meanwhile, Westbrook coming off an incredible game on Wednesday and a victory against Orlando. His 3rd consecutive triple-double. And he doesn't just eke them out. He had 24 points, 19 rebounds for a guard, and 14 assists. A 4-point lead for the Thunder here in the first.
Hello, Warrior fans. My name is Brian Holloway. I'm the Associate Athletics Director here at North Carolina A&T. Behind me is the retired jersey of Al Attles, one of our all-time great players and one of the all-time greats at Golden State. We have such an affection for Mr. Attles because not only did he have a great career here at North Carolina A&T, but he also was a very impactful person in terms of his work with the Golden State Warriors. He's the 2nd African-American coach to ever win an NBA title. He was also present on the night that Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points. He was a starting point guard and scored 17 points of his own. And he was also a wonderful front office management person organization for the Golden State Warriors. And so we're just so proud of him as an alum. We're just so proud of the impact that he's had on the Golden State Warriors organization.
To continue celebrating Black History Month with us, check out warriors.com/Black History.
Tonight's game has some of the very best the NBA has to offer on both teams. As we mentioned, 5 All-Stars that'll be heading to Toronto in the starting lineup. Draymond Green leading the NBA in triple-doubles. Klay Thompson recently had a 45-point game. Meanwhile, Westbrook, 3 straight. We mentioned the 19 rebounds in the last game. And Durant, the consistency of his greatness over the top. And then Stephen Curry had 25 points in the first quarter in that victory against the Wizards. And then the next day, he got to meet the president with the rest of the organization, which was such a fun time by the team as Westbrook goes to the line.
But Mike, he didn't get to meet the president. They're golfing buddies. He saw him again.
Ho-hum. Curry looking, pass inside to Green. Waiters guarding him. Curry fake, fires, got hit. Shot short. And Curry will go to the line. So they beat the Wizards on Wednesday night, and then Thursday got to meet President Obama. Who, of course, is a huge basketball fan, always bringing up his favorite Chicago Bulls team. Steve Kerr's met a couple of presidents. He was twice met Bill Clinton after some of his championships with Chicago and San Antonio. And this is 7th game since returning from the complications after the back surgery.
It really is good to see him back healthy and moving towards being 100%. Not only the Warriors, but the game missed him.
And the Warriors did, although Luke Walton, I mean, it just shows you how everything's going so well for them. Even their interim coach makes history. He was 39-4, including that record 24-0 start. Durant fires and hits. Durant loves this building. And he's 4 of 5, 11 points already, 7-point Thunder lead.
He loves every building. That guy. He wakes up putting buckets up.
Thompson short, Curry the rebound. Curry averages over 5 rebounds a game in addition to everything else. Curry from 3, got it. He had 7 threes the other night in the first quarter as Durant, the turnaround, can't get it to go. Bogut going to be called for the foul. That's going to be his second. Steven Adams making him work.
You see OKC putting Durant on Draymond Green, so it forces a switch with him defending Steph Curry. Good defense, but you got to stay closer. Trust the help behind you, because you give Steph Curry any airspace, there's a price to pay.
The Warriors have 295 more three-pointers than their opponents. They've had 23s in a game 3 times this year. Westbrook dribble it off his foot. Westbrook saying no, no, no. Danny Crawford going to ask for help from JT Orr, and they say still Thunder ball.
It was off Westbrook.
Yep.
But that's why Danny Crawford really didn't see it, and then Westbrook's overt reaction convinced him.
So sometimes it works.
It does.
Maurice Spates is in the game. Here's Dion Waiters. Waiters in the starting lineup now for the Thunder. Misses that because of the injury to Andre Robertson. Adams wrestles it away from Green. Westbrook drives left-handed, squeezes it in off the glass. Beautiful move from Westbrook. And he's got 9 points, 3 assists already. Curry finds Spates. Spates in and out. Green keeps it alive and follows it in. Westbrook drives, barrels in, an offensive foul as Draymond Green draws a charge. That's 2 fouls on Westbrook.
know Russell Westbrook's ability to push the basketball as Kevin Durant picks up a technical foul by Danny Crawford, but this is just careless play. Good job by Draymond Green, willing to take the hit.
Durant thought that he was fouled down the other end when Draymond Green got the offensive rebound. So Curry will shoot the technical. Curry second in the NBA in free throw shooting at 91%. Well, the lead is 3. Not a lot there. Andre Iguodala has come on. Thompson. Thompson goes at Durant. Falling away. Good looking shot from Klay Thompson. And the lead cut to 1. Enes Kanter is on for the Thunder.
An interesting decision by Billy Donovan to keep Westbrook in the game early with a couple fouls.
Westbrook misses, and Kanter, that's how he gets a lot of his buckets. One of the better offensive rebounders in the game. As Billy Donovan says, his offense is very opportunistic. Curry lost the handle. You don't say that very often with Curry. Waiters gets inside, misses the layup. Kanter again on the follow.
But a dog trot back by the Warriors that time. They turned it over, expecting the layup to be made. Instead, it was missed, and good effort by Kanter.
Curry, count it, and a foul. Kanter hit him in the head, and a chance for a three-point play.
Comes back off the turnover. Smart move. Putting Kanter in pick and roll. Laterally challenged. Curry goes by him. A little bit of a bump. And a beautiful finish and three-point play opportunity.
But that's exactly what we're talking about, multiple effort plays. That time Westbrook gets picked by Mo Spates, lays on the screen, and does not get back into the picture. So Curry able to play one-on-one against a big.
And now Billy Donovan gets Westbrook out with those 2 fouls. Durant drives, stripped by Iguodala. Knocked out of bounds, Golden State ball. Jeff, you like when coaches sometimes, even a guy gets 2 fouls, leave him in there.
I do, but I think it was coming up on his normal rest period, Mike. I think it also goes to what type of style of play each player has. With Westbrook being such a great attacker, you want to get him a little bit of a blow as Spates knocks it in and bring him back to maybe anchor the second unit when Durant takes a rest.
Well, Cameron Payne, the rookie from Murray State, who was really impressed. Now the backup point guard for the Thunder. He's in for the first time. Durant out to Payne. Payne can't connect. Draymond Green the rebound. Throws it ahead to Curry. Barbosa able to tip it to himself. Curry back to Green. Inside. Great ball movement. And Barbosa able to finish. Timeout Thunder as the Warriors with their first lead of the night.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. We exist to assist. And in part by Burger King. Now get 10 chicken nuggets for $1.49 only at BK.
I'm not worried about them making shots. You guys remember the game last year? They were up like 20. They were hitting everything. We ended up rolling them. They're not going to make shots all night, but we can't have the reaches, right? You had a reach. Bogues, you had a reach. Make Westbrook finish. He's got nowhere to go against you, okay?
Well, so much made about the offense of both these teams, and again, the two highest scoring teams in the NBA. But Golden State, a big part of their championship was their defense. Meanwhile, the Thunder, they've turned their defense around, Jeff, since that slow start. Where's their defense at right now? Ball last touched by Payne.
Again, they have the potential, I believe, from an athletic standpoint, to be a top 7-5 defense in this league. They're at 12 right now from a defensive efficiency standpoint. They need to grow in that area, and if they can grow in that area, offensively, we've seen they can score with anybody.
Payne guarding Curry. Spates. Not that time. Kyle Singler also in for the Thunder. And they're missing Andre Robertson, their defensive specialist, who normally starts. Ball poked out of bounds, and still Thunder ball. Meanwhile, Golden State without Festus Ezeli, who's still out with a knee injury.
And they miss him on the defensive end. Ability to defend pick and roll, big time force, rebound to set screens. But Mo Spates gives them versatility on the offensive end. It's a different pick and roll for OKC or anybody else to defend when you have a jump shooting big setting the screen.
Nice move by Payne, couldn't finish. Barbosa the rebound. Barbosa part of a very good bench. Curry. Curry 1 of 4 from three-point range. Well, tonight we're going to continue our latest technology, ESPN Virtual 3. It'll illuminate the three-point line on all attempts as Durant knocks down that two-pointer. It's born from the 1st and 10 technology, which obviously has been so successful with the yellow line in football. Pass to Curry. Coming up on a minute remaining here in the first. Curry, pass low, Green able to handle it, finds space, blocked from behind. Here comes Singler. Singler to Cantor, knocked away by Curry. Draymond Green out to Barbosa for 3.
Outstanding playmaking ability in transition by Draymond Green. The luxury of having your power forward lead the fast break and make elite decisions.
Barbosa having another fine season off the bench. That's the 3rd three-pointer by Golden State. Durant from way downtown. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Green. Iguodala, oh, great feed, and Green the finish. Here's what Billy Donovan told his team. Got to battle through these ups and downs. They will make tough shots. They will go on runs. And the crowd's going to go crazy. Just fight through it.
But those last two aren't tough. It's one thing to have them make tough shots. It's another thing to give up layups in transition.
Green the rebound. And the first quarter comes to an end.
Crowd going crazy, pushing the ball in transition. Draymond Green. Dribble penetration, gets into the seam, 3-ball corner pocket. How about giving it up early? Continue to move without the basketball. OKC, seeing Green. Outstanding job by the Warriors in transition, but initially getting it done defensively.
Now they put back up 7/10 of a second. Curry will try and throw it, although they say that would not have counted. A 12-2 run in the last 3:20.
I think have played well. Our guys are battling. Just got to cut down on some of those mistakes we have control over.
Before the game, you told your guys to emotionally stay together throughout the ups and downs of the game. Why is that so important against a team like this?
Well, I think it's every game. You know, there's going to be ebbs and flow. There's going to be adversity in any game. And, you know, I think staying together and working through those moments like we had to at the end of the quarter is important.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Mike.
All right, Lisa, Billy Donovan, a rookie coach in the NBA, but of course so successful at Florida. 2 championships in his 19 years with the Gators. The 2 head coaches actually played against each other in college their freshman year as Barbosa gets inside, count it, and a foul. And Leandro Barbosa, nice spark off the bench. He's got 7 points in 4 minutes.
when you're guarding Bogut, too many teams are halfway. Here, Kanter has no pressure, and there's no protection on that cut. Kanter's either got to pressure the ball hard to buy Cameron Payne time to catch up, or he's got to sag in the lane to prevent the pass. But you can't be in no man's land.
Payne 2 fouls, so both point guards for OKC with 2 fouls as Westbrook picked them up in the first quarter. 7-point Golden State lead.
You see OKC staying big as the Warriors playing small. You got to look the post up, and a great job, but you got to finish.
So it's already been a 16-point turnaround after a 9-point Thunder lead to start. It's now 7 for the Warriors. Barnes posting up the rookie. Can't hit. Rebound taken by Kanter.
And I think the question that Billy goes through on a daily basis is how long do you play without both Durant and Westbrook on the floor?
Their numbers when they're on the floor as Payne hits the side of the backboard are just unbelievable. And obviously much worse in Westbrook with the 2 personals.
I think the answer to that question is how well does the group on the floor play? You got a short leash, especially playing against a great Warrior team.
5 to shoot. Iguodala, a little fancy, and knocks down the shot for his first field goal. It's now the run going back to the first quarter, 16-2.
And Donovan demanding a floppy punch action, looking to post up off of the floppy action. They want to take advantage of this small Warrior lineup.
5 to shoot. Dion Waiters got hit on a 3-point attempt by Livingston. So the 3 free throws coming up for Dion Waiters. And there you see, you see the numbers when they're both on and both off. Obviously, the 2 superstars on this team.
And I'm just going to say, when you get to the playoffs, one has to be on the floor every time, every minute. You cannot have like droughts where you go 8-0. Because, listen, they're going to win their first round series, you know, unless something drastic happens. And then they're going to be against San Antonio in the second round. And that's going to be hard fought.
Waiters missing the second. Such a key. I mean, obviously with Durant and Westbrook, they're so strong in the starting lineup, but the bench needs to get some kind of consistency. Waiters has played well since going into the starting lineup. He hits 2 of 3. As we check in with Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Steph Curry is back in the Warriors locker room being treated by the training staff for a bloody nose. I'm told that they're getting the bleeding stopped and they expect him to be back out on the floor shortly. Mike?
Thanks, Lisa. Bogut back in. Livingston posting up the rookie. Payne has 2 fouls. Big height advantage here for Livingston. Livingston shot short. Payne the rebound. Pass to Waiters. Waiters drives, kicks it back out. Nearly stolen. Payne the floater. This time misses. Battle inside. Kanter again goes back up. They're letting him play down there as Iguodala comes the other way. Goes right at Waiters. Pass behind. Barnes is fouled.
You think about the amount of playmakers that the Warriors have in transition. Multiple guys that can get the basketball off the rim and make quality plays. Andre Iguodala is pushing it like a point guard. Look at the playmaking ability. Defense on his heels, hits a trailing, another perimeter versatile player in Barnes and sends him to the line.
Steven Adams picks up his first. Westbrook is going to come back in the game. Free throw missed. Upcoming NBA national TV schedule. ABC tomorrow from Miami. The Heat will host the Clippers. NBA TV Monday. Orlando at Atlanta as Curry's about to come back. And TNT special Tuesday doubleheader. San Antonio at Miami. And then these Warriors will host Houston. Barbosa sits down. Nice job from Barbosa as Barnes misses a couple of free throws.
And Steve Kerr not wanting Westbrook to get going, brings in Klay Thompson and immediately demands he's the initial defender against Westbrook.
Curry back on the court. Waiters drives inside Singler. Singler lost it, got it back, and is fouled. Iguodala wanted a jump ball, but I believe it was Bogut who picks up the foul. That's 3 on Bogut in just 10 minutes. Kyle Singler will go to the line. Singler's become a valuable player off the bench for Billy Donovan. Loves him in his 4th year. Won a national championship at Duke in his junior season. This is his 2nd year with OKC. They got him from Detroit last year. Doesn't score a lot. Donovan loves his defense. A bunch of missed free throws as we get 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Barnes floats it up and in. 11 points for Barnes.
Once they broke their lineup, OKC has really struggled. Their bench play has not been good enough.
Westbrook can't hit. Rebound fought for. Cuckoo comes up with a Westbrook and he's fouled. A relentless pursuit of the basketball. Golden State's Harrison Barnes picks up his first. Will take a timeout early second quarter. 9-point Golden State lead.
All right, Dub Nation, it's time for the season ticket holder of the game presented by Under Armour, and I'm here with Rob Adana. You know what? We want to give you a big thank you, Rob. He is a loyal season ticket holder since 1987, yes, and we have a couple of fun facts here. Who's your favorite Warriors player?
This week it's Draymond Green.
Draymond Green, yes, and his favorite Warriors a moment was watching Klay Thompson score 37 points in a quarter, and he's loved by this group right here. They're a tight-knit, so, you know, we want to give you a big thank you, of course, for being a loyal season ticket holder. We are going to hook you up with the Warriors prize pack, and also, if the Warriors win, you'll win the autographed ball as usual, but tonight, we're sponsored by Under Armour. We got a special gift for you, everybody. Yes, Under Armour Curry 2s, autographed by Stephen Curry himself. Here you go, my friend. There's your autographed Stephen Curry, Curry 2s, and your prize pack. A big thank you and a big round of applause to Rob Adana, the season ticket holder of the game. Let's boogie, buddy.
The Warriors season ticket priority list has surpassed 21,500 members and continues to grow. Sign up to get priority access for season tickets when they become available and exclusive pre-sale opportunities. Sign up online at warriors.com/priority or at the ticket information tables located on the main concourse. The Warriors, who play by the bay and love to make a splash, want your help to conserve water. Take the pledge to go green, powered by Bay Area BMW, and you can win.
Thank you, Doris. Just a gorgeous evening in the Bay Area. Right now, Golden State a 9-point lead. Russell Westbrook back in. He had 9 points, 3 assists in that first quarter. Thompson on him. Westbrook, head fake. Nice feet inside, and Adams got hit hard. That's where Westbrook, Mark, has really come so far in terms of better decision making. He's always had maybe the most athletic player in the game.
Well, it comes with experience, time on the floor, and a better understanding. Think about it. The point guard position was brand new to him when he came into this league. They hit a home run in selecting him and trusting that he learned the point guard position and certainly came in as a scorer, but his decision making has improved dramatically. He's a great basketball player.
And that was good movement along the baseline by Adams, too, as the help came to relocate to an open area and a beautiful left-hand drop-off. by Westbrook.
Westbrook has 6 games this year with 15 assists or more. Barnes had a good night. That continues. He's 6 of 8 from the field.
And I think if you're Ibaka, you got to crowd him more. Make him drive it to the rim.
Westbrook again. Excellent connection with Steven Adams, and Adams with 6 points and 5 boards.
Putting Mo Spates in pick and rolls. They're taking advantage of a diving Adams to the hoop. Great decision by Westbrook again.
Thompson on a pull-up. Thompson, another one of the Warriors, shooting a career high from the field, much like Curry, much like Draymond Green. Westbrook drives.
It's a tough task for anybody, and if you're Mo Spates, you got to come up higher because Westbrook is turning the corner off of that screen and going downhill.
Thompson again. Well, you've just seen some of the best offensive players in the game doing their thing here in the first half. Anthony Morrow just in and out. Livingston saves it. Iguodala sees an opening and throws it down. And Westbrook wants a timeout. Largest lead of the night thus far as Golden State 7 of 9 from the field here in the second.
Well, just a straight line drive by Westbrook, who bails out, goes for the steal, no help. That defense will not get it done against this great Warrior team.
Presented by JBL. Please welcome to the floor the Junior Jam Squad.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster. Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip. Now scrape, 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 scrape. Put your stunner shades on. 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 Now gas, brake, dip, dip. Gas, brake, dip, dip. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Shake them dreads. Let me see you show your grit. 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 Now fierce sex, fierce sex, fierce sex, fierce sex. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Doors open, man. Now watch them swing. Watch them swing. Now watch them swing. Watch them swing. Ooh. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
The Junior Jam Squad. How would you like a wall-to-wall Warriors make?
Welcome back to NBA Special Edition, presented by State Farm. Right now, a 11-point lead for Golden State. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the second. They've won 40 straight home games. January 27, 2015. That's the last time they lost here at Oracle Arena. And a lot has happened in that time throughout the world of sports, including the Patriots winning the Super Bowl last year. Here on the eve of the Super Bowl. You know, it's one of the interesting things. Now, they've won 40 in a row after that overtime loss to the Bulls. Prior to that, as Adams is fouled, They had won 19 straight home games prior to the Chicago loss, so they've won 59 of their last 60 games here in this building.
Unbelievable. And that's how you become good, by first of all taking care of your business at home. Any great team, the first step is handling your business in your own building.
Now it's now 4 games shy of tying the NBA record. The Bulls 44 straight home wins. Of course, the overall record at 45-4 is the best 49-game start in NBA history as they continue to chase the 95-96 Bulls 72-win team. Livingston, guarded by Ibaka, shoots over, count it, and one. Livingston with a difficult shot against one of the game's better defenders. Ibaka's looking at him like, how did you do that?
When you think about the luxury of having a point guard with the size of Shaun Livingston, that's a power forward. That's an elite shot blocker defending him. He still gets to his spot, elevates, and creates the contact for the three-point play.
Livingston shooting 54% from the field off the bench. Their bench has been so solid. Westbrook drives, kicks it out, deflected by Thompson. Thunderball 14 to shoot. Livingston on Durant. 7 to shoot. Durant. Inside feed to Adams. Can't get it. Ibaka the rebound. Back out Morrow. Morrow. Adams can't get it. Curry comes away. Oh, beautiful setup to Spates. 6th assist for Stephen Curry. Westbrook trying to draw some contact. Spates gets the rebound. Five to shoot, Livingston. Pass deflected by Morrow. Spates has to put it up, just gets it off in time. 18-point lead. Just like that, it can turn into one of those patented runs. Make it 17 on the two-pointer. Now they put up here in the arena 58-40. Durant can't answer. Spates inside, draws the foul. 2 fouls on Adams.
And I think the question for Oklahoma City going forward is, can Ibaka and Adams or Cantor, whatever combination, can you stay big against Golden State? Or do you have to play Kevin Durant at the 4 for a large portion of the time and play 4 perimeter players with Durant at the 4? I think it's a major idea. You have to decide.
Well, you have the luxury of having Kevin Durant and his size and ability, so you don't lose anything. You actually gain things. It's a credit to his versatility, and I think at the end of the day, that's the decision that will be made.
Meanwhile, you're OKC like so many teams. You're hanging in there. You think you're in it. You're staying with them. You're staying with them. Now you look up at the scoreboard. You're down 20.
And they've scored 60 on you.
And
with still 4.5 minutes, right?
Unbelievable.
And they're on their way to 70-point half.
Warriors have made their last 8 shots. Green to Spates, knocked away by Morrow. Ahead to Ibaka. Ibaka able to finish. Only the 2nd turnover by Golden State. And now Steve Kerr wants to talk it over. 60% from the field, 60 points, and 4:07 left in the second.
Three of your favorite Warriors, Curry, Klay, and Draymond, are heading to Toronto to represent Dub Nation in the 2016 NBA All-Star Game. So now that this year's All-Star jerseys and t-shirts are in for women, men, and youth, every fan can support these guys with pride. So pick up all this great new All-Star apparel online at Warriors.com.
Because we can! Yes, we can!
All right, Warrior fans, it's time for tonight's Domino's Pizza Dash. If you're hungry, want a pizza, get up, stand up, make some noise. Let the Hoop Troop know who's hungry for pizza.
Tonight's breakthrough performance brought to you by Metro PCS. Mark?
You must defend this Warrior team for 48 minutes. They do a great job of moving without the basketball, getting their spots, unselfishly throwing it ahead. Good things happen. A little pool, I call it. 3-ball corner pocket. And then Steph Curry, the MVP of the league, puts so much pressure on you that you give him your undivided attention. You got to be disciplined defensively. You leave most space wide open for easy deuce because everybody is paying attention to Steph Curry and his ability to shoot the long ball. Unselfishness. You got to do a better job being disciplined defensively if you're OKC, and it starts with Westbrook getting back and being that first line of defense against Curry.
Green to Iguodala. Here's Thompson. Thompson to the basket. Oh, nice move from Thompson.
But Mike, not to harp on it, but it starts with transition, like Mark just said, but then it's individual defense. You've got to sit down in a stance and contain the ball. Too many blow-bys leading directly to layups.
Westbrook hits another three. That's his second three-pointer. In some of their big games against San Antonio, against Cleveland, the Warriors have played some of their best ball. Iguodala. Thompson stops. And a foul. Another easy bucket.
And this isn't a great Steph Curry move or a great Klay Thompson move. It's just a catch. Straight line drive. And if you look at the stance initially, the stance on the ball is not good enough. Morrow has his feet totally open, which allows that direct line drive. And Steven Adams, their only shot blocker, is guarding the shooter in the corner. He gives an arm help. I am going to harp on it. Get in a stance and guard your man.
I was getting ready to go at you because you're celebrating the game as Durant throwing the contact. You're celebrating the game. That's the nicest you've been watching awful defense that I've seen in a long time.
Look at the stance. The stance has to be more square. This is allowed, a guy is able to go straight to the rim. Adams with an arm help, and that's just too easy.
And it seems like you're picking on Morrow, but it's not just him. It's been a steady diet of that type of defense throughout this first half for OKC.
And listen, Golden State is hard to guard, but you have to make them go to counter moves off the dribble. When I was at the college game this week, one of the assistant coaches for Miami, Chris Caputo, said, you got to guard your yard, meaning a yard each way. And I thought that's brilliant. And right there wasn't a guard of an inch. You got to square your stance, sit down, and guard the first move and make him beat you on a counter move.
You are the king of giving shout-outs, by the way.
Very subtly, too. Durant hits a pair. He's got 17, but again, this end of the floor has been the problem. Iguodala. Durant grabs the board. They had made 10 straight shots before that missed jumper. And the shooting percentage over 60%. Westbrook. Pull-up jumper. Here comes Curry. Curry for three. Green inside Iguodala. Back out to Barnes. Puts it in. Barnes with 16 here in the first half, and the lead back up to 19.
Golden State's gone with Draymond Green at the center. OKC has stayed big as Durant with another big-time shot.
An unblockable shot at his size and the release.
And they've stayed big, but they've putting Adams on Iguodala.
Westbrook to steal, ahead to Durant. Struggles to get it, found it down low, and then laid it in.
And that's exactly what Steve Kerr does not want. You got to take care of the basketball and make sure you get quality looks offensively.
Durant has 21. Thompson blocked by Durant. And then a foul on Thompson.
That's sit in a stance and guard your man. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the scheme and everything to do with individual pride. Down, long arm of the law. Terrific block by Durant. And he likes it.
And that's one that you show at halftime. So we can do it. We can defend Curry. We can defend Thompson when we want. And the question is, do we want to do it?
That was Thompson's second foul. Durant now 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And he's got 21 points already. Lead back, or lead cut to 14. Thompson will sit, Barbosa back in. Got the Terror to halftime coming up with Doris and Chauncey. The Warriors home advantage, and what an advantage is here. 22-0 this season. These fans are fantastic. As loud arena as there is in the NBA.
Guess what? They could play in front of nobody and they'd win all these home games too. When you got skill and talent and character and versatility, you can win.
Green goes right at Waiters and draws the foul.
I like that defense by Waiters though. Took the bump, guarded the first move, poking at the ball. I think that's good defense.
Green's first free throws. Misses that. Get live scores and stats, custom alerts, and video highlights with the free NBA app. Download the official NBA app on your phone or tablet's app store now. .14 game. A little over a minute left here in the second. This was a game that Oklahoma City led 9-0, came out of the gates as Adams has it stripped and stolen. Curry pushing, steps, fires, connects. They say that a two-pointer. As Westbrook inside again to Adams. Adams gathers, count it, and a foul.
It's the same way we used to run a break growing up, but it was stop and pop at the free throw line. But my has times changed. Steph Curry, all-time great shooter, stopping at the three-point line. Nobody offering any resistance. Too easy offense for the MVP.
Now he just got that right toe on the line, but he is on a pace to shatter his own record for most threes in a season. In fact, if he didn't hit a single three-pointer for the rest of the year, the number he's at now would still be the 10th best in NBA history. It's just incredible the pace that he's on.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to hit another three-point.
Final minute. Durant now on Curry on the switch. Westbrook guarding Green. Green sees an opening. Out to Brandon Rush. Green looked like he had a layup on that one. Westbrook to Ibaka.
And I'm going to tell you, we're getting on Billy Donovan's defense. If you're Steve Kerr, you can't be satisfied with giving up 59 points in the first half to this OKC team either.
That was a great decision by Westbrook on that 3-on-2, though.
Westbrook 9 assists in the first half. About a 2.5-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Ibaka on Curry. Curry trying to find some space, steps back, fires. It's good.
But the difference, Mike, that's great defense.
Ibaka will try a three-pointer. And the first